Let's say we're meeting at a big house party. Where do I find you? Will I find you in the middle leading the dancing? Or maybe you're over by the food chatting with people as they pass? Or are you sitting on the back porch talking to one friend? Or did you not even bother to come and you stayed home to watch Netflix? What music is playing at this party? I'd love to hear what you're picturing. I got some 80s glam band thing going on in my brain. But what in the world does any of this have to do with retirement? Hey, lovely people. Welcome to Start Now, Retire Happy. I'm your host, Gen X Missy, and I am so excited you're here. I want to make my retirement the best years yet, because if I have to live with sagging skin and wrinkles, then I want to enjoy every bit of the rest of it that I can. Are you with me? So why did I ask you about this party? Because I really like this topic. Knowing what makes you the unique person you are and what you need to feel whole can really help you be the happiest you in retirement. How will not going to your current job every day affect your mental health? If you are daily surrounded by a lot of people, this is going to be a big change. For me, I have been at my same workplace with many of the same characters. Yes, I said characters. I said what I said. And I'm comfortable there. I have comfortable relationships and daily routines that are so ingrained to who I am. I grab a coffee with this guy, hi to this one, lunch with another, and I'm sure you have the same thing. How will not having those patterns, those daily human interactions affect me and you? For some whose identity is their work, you know those people, that poses a whole other level of challenge, and we'll address that in future videos. So now you know which one you are. Now you know why it is important, because you will need different things to make you feel whole in retirement. If you're an extrovert whose cup gets filled by people, then you're going to need to have community and hobbies and activities enough to fill your soul, to fill your cup. You actually need it to feel normal, to feel like yourself. For extroverts, a happy retirement will include being surrounded by people occasionally. You need to make an effort to get that in place before you retire. You don't want to wake up and go, wait, I'm retired. What do I do? What are your interests? So now start asking questions. Picture your free time. What would be fun to do? Look into the local veterans charities maybe, or animal shelters, or bridge clubs, or being a docent in a museum you like. And the national obsession, maybe take up pickleball. We will do a video on finding purpose after retirement and finding community and finding different volunteer opportunities and part-time jobs and all those things. But for now, you just need to look around at your interests and identify the activities you could do surrounded by people. Now, introverts, that does not mean you get to go live in a cave somewhere. You know you like to hole up. But all humans need community connection for their physical and mental well-being. So this is one of the dangers of introversion. You can let it isolate you too much, I know, and your mental health can suffer. So your challenge is going to be to find activities that you enjoy, but they don't completely drain you. Like maybe hold babies at a hospital, or read to kids at the library once a week, or take up Zumba. And you will have to focus on fostering relationships that carry you on into the later years. For instance, as an introvert who's busy with work, you get drained and you don't want to attend that card game on Friday night or that potluck after church, and not your niece's third birthday. But you do need to do some of those things because you're going to need the love and connection of these people when you retire. You need to foster your tribe. You need to build and nourish a family. It's not a blood relation thing. Well, let's go back to the party and see how that helps us get ready for retirement. Were you in the middle of the action? You are likely an extrovert. Extroverts tend to be quite outgoing and talkative, the life of the party. They enjoy spending time with other people and feel energized in social situations. Oftentimes, extroverts like being the focus of attention. Can you picture somebody like that? Are you somebody like that? Or are you on the edge of the party, or maybe you're on the back porch with me in a one-on-one conversation? If so, you might be an introvert. Introverts tend to enjoy solitude and spending quiet time alone. They expend energy in social situations, which means that it drains them, and they usually prefer not to be the center of attention. But it's not always clear cut. I could talk to the wall, and I am sure most people who meet me out in the wild think that I'm an extrovert, but I'm not. And I know people I consider the quiet ones who are actually extroverts. They may be quieter, but they get energy from being around other people. So it is not always the loudest, most exuberant person in the room that is the extrovert. Do you know which one you are? The clearest indicator in determining which one you are is whether or not you get energy from being around a lot of people, or if you feel drained. When you get home from a party, do you feel happy and want to talk all about it? Or perhaps, like me, you want to faceplant immediately into the bed? Don't use something like your family reunion or Thanksgiving with the whole family as the test, because some family gatherings can be draining to even most extra of extroverts, right? So anyway, on the internet, you can find some quizzes if you Google, am I an introvert or extrovert, and go down a fun rabbit hole. But on there, I found out that I'm an ambivert, which means I get energy from some things and I'm drained from some things. So I'm both. There's only so much chaos I personally can handle. So because I have to be an extrovert at work, I come home often and stare at the wall. It has been fun being at this party with you. I hope that helped you to see how important it is to know what you need as you transition from the workplace to retirement. Maintaining the right level of social networking is critical for our individual well-being and happiness in retirement. So if you found this helpful, it would help me if you give it a thumbs up below. And if you haven't, please subscribe. It helps me more than you know. And I am so appreciative. Again, thanks for spending your time with me. So let's start now and retire happy. This is Gen X Missy. See you next time.